So, what am I doing? Yeah. I know. I'm just deciding what to do exactly, because I don't know exactly still. I'm waiting for another live stream to come on, because basically their live stream is just it's basically the Cubs Out Loud live stream. I'm waiting for it to come on, and I've been waiting by the notification bar for a while, and it's not happening. Huh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to quickly make a new tab, go to their channel. Oh, would it be in subscriptions? Huh. It's not in subscriptions. Nope, it doesn't have anything on there, so okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm basically waiting for them to appear in my notifications, and basically I was gonna check out that live stream and just do that. But yeah. Oh well. Oh, wait. Yawn. Huh. No, it says for the week. Next week. I'll put the heating back on. It's randomly gotten cold. I took off my my robe, and essentially just randomly got cold. So no, it's just you and me for the time being, possibly, potentially, the entire stream. Who knows? So yeah, you vote for that. And that's great. Lots of punctuation in my I just noticed in my description in the video title, so which is quite funny. Yeah. How random. Right. I kind of don't know what to do. It's Sunday, so it's usually the day I take off to just chill, just play computer games, not do anything. However, I'm feeling because I did that basically for the times when I've been sick, when I've been not well. Oh God. Yeah. Because I've been doing that for the times when I've not been well and stuff. I basically kind of feel just very unproductive and stuff. There was a big bit of dust that just flew past the camera. Either that was actually a random light particle or something. I don't know. I have moved my little rocket ship, which gives off a pretty light, to just be behind my monitor, just here, because it shines light onto more of the office that way. It looks prettier. So maybe that was what it was. But yeah, I kind of feel like I want to do something instead, but I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. So I might just be moving files around or something on my computer, because that still has to be organized. I have to organize all that bullshit. And I'm waiting intently. I keep yawning. Oh god. I keep yawning. Oh god. So yeah. So what do I do? I've plugged into my computer. I have that phone, which is useless because it's not got any artwork or any video files or anything on it. Great. So since I don't have anything that's useful plugged into my computer, I'm going to instead go do this and talk to you guys while I'm doing it. So yeah. So essentially, there's a lot of stuff from one folder that needs to be moved into another folder because I've used up this folder's space. There's all of this stuff. Wow. Which is fair enough, I guess. So what have you guys been up to? What's your weekend been like? I think this might just be a chill after I've organised all this. Guys? You still there? It's going to be very quiet if you guys aren't there. I've got an hour and a half to kill. So yeah. What phone are those pictures connected to? Oh god. Oh, somebody's giving me a video suggestion. Why don't you do a video where you pretend that you're pregnant? It's a new one. Or should I say it's not a new one? It's a fairly not a new one. Got tons of video clips on here. So I'm looking for one particular picture. Super helpful. Super helpful. Tubbs, you are so cute. I'm not. Well, what? Not much is happening here, and we had some snow yesterday, but I'm mostly melted, which is great. Great. Excellent. All that stuff. Why have I got the Game of Thrones music stuck in my head? Seriously uncool. Alright, now I just need to go through these pictures and see which ones I'm keeping for the picked up later. Hi, Panafox. Wow. Is the lion in the last pick dump episode on the Texas channel? Oh, so annoying. Oh, God damn it. That's what's the irritating thing about this particular. Pictures. Nope, that one. That one's also from the phone. Okay. Okay. So I moved all of these to here. I will be back to the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sorting out some files, making some room so that I can at least. Ta-da! I might have done something wrong, but whatever. Okay. So as you mentioned that you will be watching another live stream, right? Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on my notifications on here, on the computer, because Cubs Out Loud are doing their live stream podcast thing, and I wanted to be in that. Well, I want to be in the chat room for that and stuff. I want that one in the background while I'm doing just playing on the computer or something. I don't know. But yeah. But no, hi, Panther folks. How have you been? It's been a while. Yeah, I've been talking to a friend who wanted to draw me and his persona. Well, that's funny because I wanted to do that. You just haven't told me what you wanted me to draw. I have got a spare page in there. I've got a spare slot reserved just for you. It's like it's on priority number 3. After I finish doing Dean's picture and Jeff's picture now. Good. That's done. I mean, you can, Tubbs. I'm not stopping. Well, yeah, but I want to know before I do something. I like to get as much information as I can about what exactly people want in the picture. Because I'm going to be doing this mostly for you. So, yeah. Anyway, what do I plug in first? So I've got my yeah. I have the scans in here that need to go on the computer. So I can do that first. I might just do that and then just chill with you guys for like the rest of the time. I don't know. Let me just turn that on. Okay. So we've got that. We got, where are you? There it is. I just need my scans. I need my scans. Scan. There they go. I see you. Those are the modified files. Those are the raw files. Why are they renumbered? Honestly, it's like my phone wants me to destroy it. Right. Want those? What are these video clips? Ah, whatever. Transferring. That's good. Seriously, what are these video clips? Oh, it's the drone shots. I have a couple of drone shots. Yeah. Don't really need those. Not going to delete them. Just they're kind of pointless. Just a literal good drone shot to make sure that the cameras were working on my phone. By basically making sure the drone was in the air, using the main camera, and basically making sure I was centered in the main camera, and me waving. That's all the shots are. So yes, Panafox says, I just wanted to see if you can turn me into a St. Bernard. See, that's what I mean. I don't know if that's new to me. That's news to me. I don't know if you've mentioned the St. Bernard. Okay. Like I said, you might have, did you do this already? I don't think you did, but in case you did, I'm sorry. But yeah, Panafox. If you want me to do a drawing or something, and you think I might need reference or something, then by all means, like send me reference, like a reference picture, and a description of what you want, and I will get it done. Although, again, I don't know. I think you did send something to me. Very gassy right now. I don't know what that's about. Right. Just doing another scan. Any files I need in here? Nope. It's literally those drawings. Great. Okay. You know what I can do? I can just check on my phone, can't I? Because that would have the Twitter messages. I got you happy Valentine's Day, so that was nice. Nope. Although I have got previous reference pictures of you. Must be something else I'm thinking about. No, I never sent you what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Because then I could basically have like a permanent record. I mean, now that I'm starting the new process and doing the art thing full time, I'm so excited about that. Essentially, I've set up a spreadsheet of all of the jobs and all of the drawings that I need to do, and that's what I meant by priority 3. It's the third thing on my priority. It's an open slot there on my spreadsheet, waiting to be filled, and it's basically got one note in it, and it says Panafox, details to be announced. So it's like, yeah, I did keep that slot for you, and I've just been moving things around it, but like I said, it hasn't got a description yet, which is again fine. I'm just saying, like, I know you wanted me to do something, but I didn't know what it was until just now. So cool. That's cool. So St. Bernard, that's a new one. Yeah. Right, so that's plugged in, but I want this plugged in. Unplug, unplug, unplug. Sorry. This phone really doesn't like to be unplugged. This camera doesn't like to be unplugged. I'll get off from this computer. I know, calm down. That's upside down now. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Honestly. So, guys, let me know. Tell me what you've been up to and all that stuff. Like Big Belly, how have you been? Have you been on before? I feel like you have, but you know. What did I pick before? Transfer files. Right, and there you go. That one and that one. It's been a while. It's been a while since I plugged into this. Wow, so many things. That's why you're complaining, isn't it, camera? This phone's been complaining for a while that it's got too much stuff on its hard drive. But it will be emptied. Oh yes, it will be done. So what are the video files that I need? So let me just see if I can get this right. All the 20-second ones, because those are for the plane. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, and then the unusable one. That's so actually helpful. What's the unusable one? 129. They're not in the right order. The bastards aren't in the right order. You son of a bitch. The files aren't in the right order. I'm not. And they're not named on here. So I'm looking for a file that's 32 seconds long and approximately that big. 32 seconds and 85 megabytes. Gotcha. Right, and now I'm looking for one that's 3 minutes and 33 seconds long. Gotcha. And now I'm looking for one that's just 10 seconds long. Gotcha. 9 seconds. $20 seconds. And 22 seconds. You bastards. Those are the main clips. And then those are all the 20 seconds ones. 20-second ones. And you're going into the video file. Video file, thank you. And next project. transferring, how easy, how hard was that, honestly? Jesus. They're not in the right order on the computer. The file names are different depending on the date and time. They separate the file names into on the pixel, which is hard. And it doesn't give me any thumbnails. It won't tell me any data besides the length of the video and the size of the video on my computer. And on the actual phone itself, it doesn't give you the information of exactly what the actual file is called. So I can't just match the file names up. I have to figure out how long they are, because that's how long. That's all the information it tells you. It tells you how long the video clips are. And then there's one video clip on here that I can't show you because the guy that took it is requesting that I don't show it. Oh well. Like Big Belly says, I'm okay. Yeah, I have been on it before. So what is Tubbs doing now? I was organizing files, and then I'm going to be doing some light photoshopping of a couple of people's pictures that need to be sent to them and stuff. And then I'm going to be doing that. So yeah. I think working on PicDump. I'm not working on the PicDump yet. I've still got a couple of shots to use on this device before I work on the PicDump. It's probably going to be in the middle of this week that the PicDump, I'm going to have to work on the PicDump, building everything into the PicDump, and then it's going to be blasted onto the channel. It's going to be fun, hopefully. Oh, we've got something eye. Great. There we go. Yeah, I'm just organizing files, and then I'm going to be doing some light alterations to the scanned files that I've just put onto the computer from my device. Right, so now that's all done, all the files transferred, everything's okie dokie. I'm going to unplug that because it still needs to charge up anyway. But it charges up and usually all the information gets dumped onto this computer first. But I need specific files to be on this computer because this is one I do all the editing on. So yeah, okay. Blah blah blah. Lots of technical stuff. Like Big Belly says, I was the one who asked the £400 question. What? I was the one who asked the question of, would you rather gain or lose £400? Oh, you're that guy. Right, makes sense. Palafox says stuff. Yeah, stuff and things. Stuff and things. Where is Jeff? Just right there. I'm glad that you're enjoying your cool new keyboard, Tubbs. I do, and it hasn't. See, to get rid of dust, I can just do that, and it actually comes off, and I can see that it's come off. But I do. I like my new keyboard. Swing, swing. So I do the camera effect of the swing. Probably better if I do it like that. Swing, swing. But yeah. I love the new keyboard. It's awesome. However, because of its color, I keep thinking that I've already spilt something on my desk, you know, because it's kind of like that kind of like sickly green color. So I always keep thinking to myself, it's like, oh shit, I've spilt. Oh no, it's just it's just the keyboard. It's just the color of the keyboard, you know. But I'm getting used to it. I've stopped thinking that so much now. So yeah. Probably has a phone call. Who? What? Oh, there he is. Right, people are talking about stuff. Okay, so now everything is on the computer. I don't have to worry about my phone blowing up so much, which is great, because all the footage was on my phone, and it actually not a lot of stuff from that phone had been put on this computer yet. And it was the thing that was threatening to basically not take any more video unless I deleted stuff. But now I can, so that's good. Feel free to interject with a comment or whatever. I'm just gonna edit some pictures now. I've got to put the half pictures in. I'm going to do like a split down the face for my Etsy store previews and basically show half of the face and then the picture that I did. But I'm not doing that now. I'm not doing that now. That's a bigger project that I'm going to undertake later. Right, for right now, I'm literally just making tweaks on the pictures. Where are you? There you are. Right. Of the pictures that I took, so the scans that my scanning app has taken. Right. That would be cool, Tubbs. Well, I'm hoping to get like I was going to get like a very, very small cross section of like individual pictures and stuff. I don't know, because I need a for my Etsy store. I need to actually have examples and previews and stuff for people to decide if they want to pick my artwork and stuff, which would be cool. Right, I'm just going to up the exposure a bit on this one because this picture's looking very grey. But also, where are you? There you are. There you go. Exposure. And nice and lined ones. And save. That one was easy because I hardly had to do anything to that one. Show you guys. It's the wolf picture. The big wolfy picture. But now I've got to do this one. Nice and clean and not grey. And then I've got this one which is mostly grey. So that was easy. Saban says, Tubbs, can you please show them the picture I sent? I don't mind you showing. I don't mind you showing you them. You want me to do that on here now? I mean, I don't mind. I'm just like, you know. After I've finished doing this one, just this is not going to take me that long. It's literally centering. I did not need to scanning the entire page on this one. I think. Is that what you're asking me? Are you asking me to do that? Are you asking me to show the picture? Again, I do not mind. I'm not actually going to up the exposure, but I'm going to mess with the clarity. The sharpness of the black lines is perfect now. There we go. And render. I didn't hit the keyboard on purpose. There we go. That was done. What picture? What? Wolf? Where? Who's a wolf? I did the wolf picture for the guy on Fair Fancy. That wolf picture. But now I've done the edits of the scans, just up the contrast. And now I've got to do that one. So I load into the Photoshop program. It's actually not Photoshop, it's GIMP. because Photoshop's expensive. So yeah. But yeah, David, are you talking about the picture that you sent me of you, of your face? And again, I don't mind doing that. I'm just clarifying. I've got bad hiccups. What is the deal? Okay, rendered. So I'm going to get the edit of this one. I'm going to edit the crap out of this one. Here we go. I'm going to edit it so hard. It's going to be so edited. Edit it so much that you will not believe how edited it was. Or wasn't before. There we go. You don't mind. So you want me to just show it? What I'm trying to say is that, like, without context, do you want me to show the people the picture? Because again, it's like, seems a little confusing. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, up in the contrast. Doesn't look great. It doesn't look, it makes it grainy. Oh, what am I going to do? Look at the burns. It's all broken. It doesn't look that bad. I'm being overcritical of my own work. Because, you know, artists do that. Oh my god, that looks horrible when I do the sharpness. Oh no, no, so much graininess. In fact, remove sharpness. Oh, that's better. Oh no. Oh no. What if I remove the contrast and up the clarity? Normal contrast, just up the clarity. Nope, that looks bad. Nope, not doing that. I'm leaving it how it is, actually. I might put some blue in there. It doesn't look right grey. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look right grey. And add a vignette. A vignette. Oh, a poosh. Add a vignette. And the colour. So its warmth is down. Not that down. Looks better. Looks better. Okay, just some blue. Just a blue dash. There we go. Okay, and done. So we've got all's good is done. And now I've got to do oh, there's two pictures. There's two pictures in one. Why is that two pictures? Delete. Ha! Oh, by the way, just a quick picture of me in that's me at the schnitzel bar, and there's a piggy up here. Apparently, I reminded my friend of that piggy, so he took a picture of me next to the piggy. I thought it was quite funny. So that was just in that file because these are pictures that I was sorting out. So anyway, Those things are expensive. What things? Oh, Tubbs, are you going to get a graphics tablet? I want to, but they are crazy expensive. Because basically, I've explained this before, and I don't mind explaining it again. But I'll explain it. I've explained this before. The whole thing of like I've tried using a very basic um, graphics tablet, where you basically draw on the tablet and it shows up here. You know, it shows up on the screen, but you're drawing on the tablet. And although I can do simple stuff that way, and I don't mind using it, it's I never got used to it. I could never it never stuck. You know, the I could never get into the rhythm of using it and drawing on it and stuff like that. Plus, I always found that I pushed way too hard, and I could end up damaging it, which is it's bad. It's bad. It's just I'll destroy one of those things. So essentially, I've used one. I have used a actual drawing, somebody's drawing animation tablet, when they drew directly onto flash cells and stuff like that. And I've actually used one of those before, just to see how it would how it would be, and I had complete, had their complete confidence and stuff, so they didn't mind at all that I was using it, because they weren't worried about me spiking the pencil through it and stuff like that. It's way better. It is way better when I know that my pen is going on the place that I want it to be instead of where I expect it to be. Unfortunately, we've got a big price gap where you can get one of these cheap tablet things that you can draw on the computer from basically your mouse pad and stuff like that. Those things can be as little as $70 in the UK, about 50, £60. And that's quite expensive in itself. For a glorified mouse pad, that's quite expensive in itself. But the problem is that with the full-sized tablet screens that you draw on, those are around about £300 in the UK for a cheap one. Yeah, no, super expensive. Cannot afford it. And in the end, I kind of don't want to afford it on account of, like, I think that it should be the price of a tablet, because essentially it's only really good for this one thing. So, yeah, yeah. Late again, hi gents, and that includes everyone. Hey Dean, Tubbs, I texted you some pics earlier. Did you get them? Yes, I did. Thank you for texting them, by the way. They are. It's a lot easier to have them on my phone because I can just easily bring them up on my phone, as opposed to bring up the files on the computer and stuff like that all the time. I don't mind doing that. It's just a lot easier when things are on my phone. So yeah, I do appreciate them. I did not check out all of them just yet. Let me just poke the button and just make sure they're okay. Wow, you sent a lot of pictures. But yeah, all I needed, I can very easily get your proportions from this. I remembered your proportions, dude. It's just that, like, it's a whole nother thing seeing them from different angles and perspectives, and the fact that you've given me tons of angles is pretty cool. What does that say? I can't actually read that. It's in a mirror. I was like, why is it backwards? Oh yeah. Tribe called Quest. Nice cargo shorts, by the way. Sweet. Yeah. All brilliant. So yeah, I can easily use those angles and stuff like that to adequately, at the very least, adequately get all of the get the clothing right and stuff like that. So yeah, that's Q. Right, I'm just editing the. Oh, I keep forgetting about Terry Farrell. Terry Farrell? Yeah, I'm editing the Terry Farrell picture. Right, I want to get as little as the bottom. As much as the bottom of it, I want to cut away from. There we go. Because we don't need that much bottom of the picture. Please, what? Oh, Dean. Well, hopefully this weekend I'll be able to give you nice big hugs as well. Wait, Tubbs, please show them the picture. I will, just a second. I'll bring it up on my phone now. Wow, there's a lot of messages as well. I've got it on my phone now. I'm just going to do this because I'm just going to edit this quickly. It won't take me that long. Right, so I want the contrast up on this, but it looks very grainy because of the pencil strokes in the background. That's the only problem with that. Like, I want some of the pencil strokes, but not all of the pencil strokes, because Jesus, so many pencil strokes. Lower the contrast, exposure even, just to get that shininess appearance. Will highlights do it? Highlights will not. What is even highlights? What even is highlights? Right. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks a bit better. Okay. Add a vignette. Yep, a vignette. And save. Right. My t-shirt says A Tribe Called Quest. Yep, hip-hop group. I love them. Fair enough. This must be a pretty good pick, Saban. Thanks, Tubbs. I look forward to them. Well, hopefully the plan is that I'm coming over to yours either on the Saturday or the Sunday, and like I'm going to be completing the picture there and then. So at least finishing the detail off on your picture there and then. Right. So that's all the editing done, and now I can just chill with you guys. A quick check on if the COL guys are here yet. Nope. But they're not even there. Right. So we got a picture of Saber, and I can do a pretty cheeky, it's kind of got like a cheeky side smile grin. You do look super young in this picture, just so you know. That's the picture that I've got on my phone. Oh, damn it. See, I really don't like this phone because it always does this all the time with the reflection. Like, ignore my pencil it's my pencil case, and you can see the pig in the background. Yeah, there's that picture. Are you happy? Well, you're happy in the picture. Yeah, it's a pretty good. That was quick editing. Well, like I said, I just it's just a quick edit so that I've got something to work with when I do the preview pictures and the example pictures. And I'm hoping to, at least on one of them, to do a kind of like a half face thing, where everyone matches up with the character best, I guess. He does look super young. He does in that picture, yeah. But he's I forget how old he told me he was. We're not judging you. We're just saying that you look young. It's a compliment. Yeah, you were 14 for fuck's sake in that picture. You could have done it to give me a more relevant picture. I'm not entirely comfortable with having people under the age of like 18 pictures on my phone that aren't my nephews, you know. But yeah, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, yeah, you shouldn't be embarrassed. It's just a picture. I don't have a picture of myself at that age. Might do, actually. I've only got one. It's super blurry. I think I was 14 though. No, I was 14 in that picture. I think I showed you that, guys. That picture. So it's a very tiny picture. Yeah. Honestly, nobody was picking on you. Right, guys. So I'm not doing any art tonight. I'm deciding that now. How long have I been on stream? Yeah, I've been on for like an hour. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling in the mood. To be honest, I've done a hell of a lot of creative stuff just now and sorted out my files, and I just accidentally set on my skin tag. Oh, Jesus. You know, I told my mum about my skin tag. Owie. Yeah, I told my mum about my skin tag. That's on my inner thigh and stuff. And she was like, "Oh my God, go to the doctors. They'll get rid of it for you," and stuff like that. And I was like, I kind of want to get rid of it now more than I do want to set up an appointment with my doctor and get it looked at and stuff, because it's just, I know why it's hurting and I want to get rid of it. So yeah. Thank you all. This was taken at a cafe near the London Eye. Don't embarrass. I can't stand pictures of me saving, and no one is picking on you. We're just all probably a lot older. Well, I'm 30, so yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm kind of a bit bamboozled by the pick of the topics for this week on the Tank Touch channel, because it's Balloon Week, Pipe Week, and Guest Week. So I'm inviting anybody that likes the Tank Touch channel to basically, if they want to come onto the Tank Touch channel with me, they are free to do so. Yeah, if you're like, because it's Pipe Week, I guess it could be like get Bliff Wolf on and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Get somebody on. Chills. Well, I was actually thinking about doing that. Yeah, 16 coming 17 this November. Battlefield says, yeah, a lot older. We're not all a lot older. You know, it's just twice your age. You know, whatever. It's fine. I never think that anyway. I look at my nephews and I always think to myself, it's like, I remember being like that. You know, it wasn't that long ago. You think to yourself, yeah, it was only like 20 years ago. It's fine. It's like, holy shit, 20 years ago is a long time. You know. What? I'm going to ask if I can have a haircut before I meet you, Tubbs, if you don't mind. What? I don't mind what you look like. I remember having a 28-inch waist, says Dean. Yeah, Panafox, I would love to see anything that you want to send me, honestly. If there's any artwork or anything, then usually you can just point me in the right direction. You can send it to me on Twitter now if you want to. Do I tamp this? Dean says I think I'm going off vaping. Well, you know, it can happen, I guess. I don't know. I don't have any experience with vaping and stuff. I generally don't like the smell, you know. It's better my chair's in chill mode. Oh dear, what? What's going on? I don't know what's going on, guys. How's Jeff? I haven't heard from him for a while. Yes, Avon, what do you mean about the haircut thing? You mean you want to have a haircut, or do you want me to have a haircut? It's just so random. Anyway, it's time for some quiet time. Okay. Well, that's cute. Thank you, Band Fox. Right. That makes more sense. Perfect says, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I like it. I'm kind of a little bit confused about exactly what I'm seeing, but I'm sure there'll be like better context later, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if I can show that. Dean says, I don't want to start smoking again, but I think the novelty is worn off of vaping. I can see what you mean. But I mean, you could just like, I know a couple of people who are like just special occasion smokers, you know? Or you can just switch completely to like just pipes and cigars, because essentially the tobacco is slightly more expensive because actual tobacco, you know, and that'll force you basically smoke less. So yeah, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I normally have like I have like this much tobacco every 2 weeks because I only have like 1 pipe a day usually, unless there's special occasions. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I can't really show you guys the picture because I don't know exactly what's going on, but like the picture the Panafox sent me. But you know, I don't want to accidentally show porn or proto porn in this case. I don't know. Yeah. That's why I sat up and now my nose just emptied itself into the back of my throat. Which is great. It's freaking typical. But hey, Noah. Oh, it's not porn. I was so happy about the Eagles won the Super Bowl 52, says no. Yeah. I think I know what you mean, Dane. But I don't know, not being a heavy smoker, apart from, you know, the fact that I'm heavy and I have a pipe, means that, like, I haven't already experienced that myself. Things taste and smell just as good to me as always. I did not know that, Jeff. That's the picture that that Panafox sent to me, assuming I was allowed to show it. So yeah, I just realized that I didn't get his permission, kind of. It's not porn. Yeah. I don't think the Cubs Out Loud guys are going to stream tonight. It's just freaking typical. I've been waiting for ages and nothing. I had a very nice conversation with my mother. That was quite nice. However, she does want to see a lot more of my artwork, and if I can't stop her from prying into the internet, and that's going to be a bit of a pain if she does find all of my artwork and stuff, because, well, how am I going to explain that? That's going to be weird. He's a good artist, Paradox. Like super good. He's definitely got the cartoony style down packed. I think I know who that is as well, but I'm not entirely sure. I love the cartoon style. Well, yeah. I like my style. Mine's kind of like a cartoon. Mine's kind of like cartoon realistic hybrid, I guess. But it's definitely my own style. You know, it's not super cartoony, but it's. I've been trying to make it slightly more cartoony to when I redesign my characters, because mine was very much a kind of a semi-cartoony kind of Victorian ink block kind of style. But yeah. So even Panda is on Twitter, but I'm not entirely sure if he has a private account or not. You know, God damn it! It's because I've leaned back. My nose has just decided to be like, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play anymore. It was good all freaking night. Typical. I wish you could adjust the lighting setting on the camera, but because I'm very, very whited out by my stupid light. Dean, are you still around? Because Jeffrey just made a point. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you got the belly. Yeah, Dean, did you like the? Did you mind? You didn't mind that I had my pipe while I was there and stuff. But did you like the smell of it and stuff? Because you could. I know a few friends who basically they quit smoking, and they did it by basically they transferred over to pipe tobacco for a little while, and then they either gave that up or they basically just like one pipe a day like me. So if you're looking to wean yourself off tobacco and stuff, then that might be an easier route and a more pleasant route. Because you can't really rush a pipe and stuff. It does make you kind of slow down and everything. just a thought. This is not just. I'm not going to turn this into the pipe community channel. Just converted my tobacco community channel into my art channel. So yeah. Yeah. Honestly, at the moment I was talking about other things. What happens if Tubbs was a blueberry? That's actually weird that you brought that up, because somebody actually on Grommer brought that up recently. They were asking me all about the blueberry fetish and stuff. And although I can see the appeal, it's not something that I'm personally into. But again, I can see why people like it and stuff. And I've done other things. You know, I've done like photo commissions and stuff. Done art commissions for people who are very into the blueberry thing. And it's a kind of a cute aesthetic, I guess. But, you know. I love blueberries. So that's something. I do like blueberries. They are yummy. I love blueberry juice. I've got blueberry juice in the fridge right now. It's kind of, I was actually thinking about, I was actually kind of craving it earlier. It's kind of funny. Yes, there's a whole fetish to do with blueberries and blueberry people. I'm surprised you haven't come across it. It's like one of the go-to fetishes when people are talking about how fetishes are weird. You know, it's basically whenever somebody talks about fetishes being weird, they're always on to either blueberries, furries, or balloon people. So I've got a bit of indigestion. That's not good. Dean says blueberry like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka. Exactly like that, because that's where it comes from. You know. I'm just going to refresh the Cubs Out Loud thing, and I might go, guys, because I'm going to deal with this indigestion thing. Plus, see how my partner's doing, because he's currently away having dinner with friends. Yeah, they're still not. They're not about, which is fine, but you know, yeah, typical. But yeah, there's a blueberry fetish where basically people like to see other people turn into blueberries, like or fruits or other fruits. I recently had a request from somebody who wasn't entirely sure what they were asking me to do. You know, they were like, I like blueberries, but I'd like to see like a grapefruit or orange or watermelon. They were like telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, we'll just pick one, you know, and then I'll do it. I don't mind drawing this stuff. That was like a month ago, though. Oh no, it's 2 months now. It was like around about Christmas time. But yeah, again, I don't mind it. It's just it's not one of my things that I've been really super interested in. Yeah. I'm going to the movies to see Black Panther tomorrow. See, I didn't know that was out until yesterday. Until I went out for my Valentine's dinner yesterday. Because the car park is because the place that we had our Valentine's dinner was opposite a movie theater, and it was packed. And I was like, there can't be anything. There's nothing out like now anyway. So I don't know what everybody's out to see, and especially in the middle of nowhere. So the car park only gets packed when like new things come out and stuff. And And yeah, Damon just said to me that it's like, oh, maybe they're all off to see Black Panther. And I was like, oh yeah, that's out soon. I didn't know it was out this soon, but it's out. It's out now. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until like for another couple of weeks to go by, so that I can squeeze into the theater again to go see it. Jeffrey says one of the live streams a while back, the lighting made you look like blue, like a blueberry. So damn cute, says Jeffrey. Yeah, I did play the Willy Wonka blueberry thing off a little bit, because when both of these doors are open and it's daytime and it's the summer, the lighting from outside, because it's the blue sky and all that stuff, can make everything appear to be blue washed, you know, in here a little bit. So it does make everything have a blue tinge to it. If anything, it's actually trying to do it now, because like I said, well, like you can see behind me, these walls are very much kind of like a golden color, but they don't look it on camera. They look very much bleached kind of wood, but they're kind of like a golden wooden color, and everything else around me I can see has kind of got this slightly yellow tinge, because the light up here is actually a slightly yellowish tinge, or at least the cover to the light has a yellowish tinge. So everything should be slightly more what's the word, sepia. Everything should be slightly more sepia toned, but it's not. And yeah, because I can see on the playback on here, it's slightly whitewashed because of the random blueness that comes out through this camera. And there's nothing I can do about that on the Google Hangouts thing. Like, it's not letting me adjust the volumes or the levels of anything, which is typical. But yeah, I think it's funny and cute, you know. To put it this way, if Damon suddenly had like the blueberry fetish thing and wanted to play that up in our sex life and stuff, I wouldn't mind. So yeah, see, it's something that I don't have personally, but I can understand. You know, I can sympathize with those people. Besides, I am kind of round, like I've got that round, puffy kind of thing with my whole physique. So yeah. Well, I'd like to see other people like that, but I think I'll piss myself laughing. Yeah. Thanks, Tubbs, for mentioning that. I didn't know that there was a blueberry fetish. Yes, there is. If you there's it's a very popular thing amongst women. In the like fat the fat appreciation kind of fetish side of things. Girls that are like other big girls, or big girls that own it and stuff like that. It's very much in that kind of circle. It's very much amongst women, more than men, although I've seen it in men a lot. And in the furry community, forget about it. You know, all you got to do is go into Fur Affinity, you know, type in blueberry, and it's everywhere. You know, blueberry everywhere. So yeah, it's a big thing. It's actually a big thing. Tubbs, did I get you get my wind in the willows comment? I did. I understand what you mean, yeah. Do you know why that is? Do you know why my art style is very, very like slightly tame, cartoonish? It's because I worked as an illustrator for a little while. So I basically learned how to draw quite fast and that kind of style, just children book illustrations and stuff like that kind of style. So yeah, it's probably where that comes from. Same, I've seen the movie. It's like, wow. I hope to see Black Panther ASAP, says Dean. Well, maybe we could do it. You know, who knows? Yeah, I'm going to see it tomorrow. Not the Panther one, the Chocolate Factory. Like, wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, well, there's fetishists for everything. It's weird. It's sometimes cool, but it can be weird. There's a woolly fetish, like for people that like woolly jumpers. They think they get all hot and bothered because of, not just because woolly jumpers make you warm, but no, they get all excited when they see woolly jumpers and wool stuff. There's that fetish. I don't know what that's called though, but yeah. Panafox says, warning, FA can be, for affinity that is, can be too not safe for work. Yeah, a little bit sometimes. But there's even tame blueberry hot on for affinity. So it's no big deal. I think I've got like no, I don't. I'm gonna have to look it up now, which I can do easily. I was going to look it up on this computer, but this computer is the one that's tied into the external hard drive. So I'm going to have to do it on here and then show you my screenshot. Where is it on my external hard drive? I'm just trying to look up a file. I know there's a lot on there, but Jesus, you can't load one folder, honestly. Yeah, I've got a couple of berry transformation ones. I've got I did an old sketch a while back. There's a guy going through the berry transformation sequence. It's an old sketch. And just a pose. But these are all done for a guy called Senor Gordo on Groomer. Blueberry beer. That's one I did for him. There's another one I did for him. Another random sketch I did for him as well. He's very much into the whole, he wanted to be turned blue skinned and stuff. Blue skinned and white hair. Even though he's got black hair, black beard, you know, all that stuff. Where are you? There's another one. There it is. Do I have another one that I did? I'm pretty sure there's at least one more, but I can't find it right now. Oh, there's another one. Again, it's the same. This is all the same guy mostly that's requested this stuff from me. Which is fine. It's just, you know, and it's not everything I do, so I'm okay with it. I'm pretty sure there might be another one, but I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. Nope, can't find it. Oh well. But yeah, see, I've done blueberry pictures for people. I don't think I've done any furry blueberry pictures. That was all my non-furry folder of my old artwork, that I've done for people. Gotta find my stupid folders. I've done a lot of work, so this is going to take just a second. Nope. 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 No. 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 No, I've not done any furry blueberry art. We can catch an early showing, then pizza and Chinese at mine. Well, it sounds good. Problem is that I thought one of the things I was going to do, either at yours or on the way to yours or something, was the artwork. I don't know how much time we would have for that. If we did all that stuff, we'll think about it. I'll think about it. We've got a whole week to think about it. And like I said, I don't think I'm doing anything this weekend anymore. I was going to do the buffet thing this weekend, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But yeah. But we will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Jeffrey says, yes, indeed. He sure did, Dean. Oh, right, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing, yeah. Jeff, he gave the story the dark tongue-in-cheek tone it needed. He was perfect. Still talking about the movie. Wow, that's great, Tubbs. I love his beard and, of course, the belly, yeah. All just suggestion. Yeah, I know. You know me, I'm pretty laid back with plans and stuff. Just that, whenever I make plans, I always make sure that it's like what's the main purpose of the outing, visit, trip, whatever, And I thought that would be the main purpose, but like other than just seeing you and stuff. But yeah, we can do stuff. We can do things and stuff. I get it. Oh God, what happened? My computer just nearly shut down this window, but now it's back on, so that's good. Right. But yeah, I've got a lot more artwork that just is all over my computer, but that's the main stuff. And yeah, right, guys, it has been a pleasure to be. Oh. And Cubs Out Loud has started. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna run away. But like I said, it's been a pleasure to talk to you guys. And if you want to follow me over to the chat room of the Cubs Out Loud guys, I'm mostly just going to be listening to them. I'm probably not going to be engaging so much, but I'm going over to Cubs Out Loud right now to be in that chat room. I don't know if they're doing their thing live and to the public or not. Let's see if it's on their page. They're still doing the pre-show stuff. Is it accessible? Yep, it's accessible. But now I'll be in the chat room for that, and yeah, I'm gonna be basically listening to that and reading some stuff, because I've got like I read a couple of internet comics, and basically I read a couple of internet comics while I'm watching that stuff live. So yeah, I'll be doing that while doing that at the same time. So yeah. Anyway, again, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. I'm glad that I've got all of that stuff sorted. So yeah, I will be live on the Tank Sub channel for like about an hour tomorrow sometime. But also I'll be back on here doing some artwork most likely. And yeah, just generally chilling out with you guys, hopefully. But again, it's been great. I'll show the belly one more time. And it does mean standing up, which means annoying the skin tag. Oh, it's pain in the ass. Yeah. So yeah, belly flash and belly rubs for you guys. Have a good week. If I don't see you until next weekend. So I thought I had like a spot or something, but it's not. Just a random something. I love this shirt. Anyway, say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button. And yeah. Panafox, let me know the details of whatever you want to do. Again, no rush. I will keep that slot open for you, so you can fill it up whenever you need to. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow, and on something, somewhere, presumably. Oh, bye. Bye, guys.